world of work, a microcosm of diverse complexities. A world in which men, women, and even children toil. Sometimes because they want to work, but more often because they have no choice. They have to work. To eat, to live, to survive. This world of work is now faced with a grim reality. A crisis which is not just a threat to development, but also to the very fabric of society. HIV/AIDS. Today, the virus is no longer restricted to a few sections of society, earlier considered more vulnerable or high risk, but has crossed all socio-economic barriers. However, it hits hardest at people in the prime of their lives. People who are at their productive best. People between the ages of 15 and 49. In the last 2 decades since the pandemic broke globally, HIV/AIDS has become a major threat to employment objectives and labor market efficiency. The loss of workers due to AIDS-related illnesses and the demand for caring has resulted in decline of productivity, loss of earning, and attrition in skills and experience. It is changing the age-sex distribution of the labor force, raising the number of widows, orphans, and elderly facing economic uncertainty. It is estimated that by the year 2020, the workforce in 29 African countries will be over 12% smaller than what it would have been without HIV/AIDS. The situation in India is also grim. In the states of Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Manipur, and Nagaland, the epidemic has already reached the general population. Recent estimates suggest India is home to 10% of the global HIV/AIDS population, and 89% of reported infections belong to the most productive age group. What further aggravates the issue of HIV/AIDS in the world of work in India is the fact that 93% of our workforce is in the informal sector, a majority of whom are poor with low literacy and skill levels, without social protection and any support structures to fall back on. A combination that makes them highly vulnerable to HIV/AIDS. It is not just the infected worker, but also the entire family who suffer the social stigma, discrimination, and all the other socio-economic and medical problems along with the infected worker. Women in particular have to take on the additional burden of care and work in the affected household.
मेरे पति हीरा भाई कुछ ही महीने पहले गुजर गए हैं। सरकारी बैंक में ड्राइवर थे। डॉक्टर ने मौत का कारण एड्स बताया है, कागज पर भी लिख दिया। इसलिए मेरे खून की भी जांच करवाई गई और जांच करने से पता चला कि मैं भी HIV पॉजिटिव हूँ। बैंक वाले भी नौकरी नहीं दे रहे हैं और ससुराल वाले कहते हैं अच्छा ही हुआ, छोटे वाले भाई के लिए मांग लेंगे। लेकिन इन सब में भला मेरा क्या दोष है? मैं नहीं मरने वाली, मुझे बस काम चाहिए, कोई भी नौकरी जिसमें मैं अपनी और अपनी बेटी का इज्जत के साथ गुजर बसर कर सकूं। हाँ,
सारे लोग ये सोचते हैं कि भाई जो HIV पॉजिटिव आदमी वो काम नहीं कर सकता है। HIV पॉजिटिव आदमी है वो मेरे जो साथी हैं उनको इन्फेक्ट कर देगा, जो मेरे अंडर काम करते हैं, या भाई मैं इतना पैसे दे रहा हूँ तो मेरे को इतना काम नहीं मिलेगा। लेकिन बात तो एकदम उल्टी है। हम सब कुछ कर सकते हैं, लेकिन लोग हमें करने तब ना। मैं भी HIV पॉजिटिव हूँ, कि मुझे कोई देख के कह देगा भी आदमी HIV पॉजिटिव है और ये काम नहीं कर रहा है, मैं तो काम कर रहा हूँ। Everything of our lives of be positive will depend on work.
Everyone has the right to work, even people who are HIV positive. In fact, a fundamental right to work, fair wages, equality, dignity of labor are just a few examples of benefits which have accrued to workers historically through organization and mobilization of cadres of trade unions. Naturally then, the challenge posed by HIV/AIDS in the world of work could not have been ignored by trade unions anywhere. Similar efforts are also being initiated in India.
भारत के अंदर एक तो इलिटरेसी जिसको बोलते हैं कि अज्ञानता ज़्यादा है। मैं समझता हूँ कि आज ट्रेड यूनियन के लोग भी ये HIV/AIDS के बारे में कुछ जानते नहीं थे। अब ILO की ओर से ये सब जो क्लासेस लग रहे हैं, सेमिनार हो रहे हैं, अलग अलग जो प्रयास हो रहा है, तो उसी के प्रयास के आधार पर एक थोड़ी अवेयरनेस आ रही है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि इसमें यदि ट्रेड यूनियन वाले एक्टिव पार्ट ले तो इसमें काफ़ी अच्छा रोल हम ट्रेड यूनियन वाले इसमें कर सकते हैं।
अभी HIV/AIDS के बारे में ट्रेड यूनियन बहुत चिंतित हो गया, क्योंकि ट्रेड यूनियन को से ये समझ आ गया और सारी दुनिया को समझ आ गया कि HIV/AIDS से इफेक्टेड पहली बात तो मेजॉरिटी में वर्कर है, और वर्कर की हर हालत में रक्षा करना और उसको समस्याओं से बचाना ये ट्रेड यूनियन की जिम्मेदारी है। तो HIV/AIDS अब एक सीरियस कंसर्न बन गया ट्रेड यूनियंस का।
The ILO is also contributing by attempting to strengthen this world of work response to HIV/AIDS in India.
We in the ILO believe that we're not alone in meeting the challenges. The employers have shown very good response, and so have the trade unions in the startup of our activities. The ILO cannot do it alone. The trade unions cannot do it alone. The employers cannot do it alone. We need to work in the context of the national overall program.
क्विज में क्या होता है?
Innovative training programs and advocacy materials are being developed for workers, employers, and trade union cadre. HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, destroys the immune system of the body. AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is a condition caused by deficiency in the body's immune system. It is a syndrome for it encompasses different symptoms with varied manifestations in different cases. It is important to remember an HIV-positive person can live productively for years before reaching the stage of AIDS. HIV spreads through unprotected sex with an infected person, transfusion of infected blood and blood products, exchange of infected needles and syringes, from an infected mother to her child during pregnancy, childbirth or breastfeeding.
किस तरीके से HIV नहीं फैलता? ये छुआछूत की बीमारी नहीं है, ये एक दूसरे के खाना खाने से या एक दूसरे के पानी पीने से, एक शौचालय इस्तेमाल करने से नहीं फैलता, एक ही साथ काम करने से भी नहीं फैलता, फिर मच्छर काटने से या कटमल काटने से भी नहीं फैलता। HIV पीड़ित व्यक्ति जो काम करते हैं वो दूसरे को HIV नहीं दे सकते।
That I had little bit knowledge about this HIV, and I didn't knew the difference between HIV and AIDS. Now I know.
The key advantage of that approach is that the workers are dealing with this subject in a way that makes it accessible to them. In other words, they are being approached by their peers.
और ट्रेड यूनियन ही एक ऐसा मीडिया है जो इस मैसेज को हर वर्कर तक पहुंचा पाएगा।
Protecting the rights and dignity of those workers infected by HIV/AIDS, especially at the workplace, is the greatest challenge facing trade unions today.
Don't discriminate against your friends who are HIV positive. Let them go on and work with you all.
Workers suffering from HIV/AIDS, we think he has a right to work and right to be part of the society. So as such, we feel the trade unions also should defend his right at the workplace and also educate the workers, his co-workers, that he should not be isolated and socially like that. At trade unions, we have to address that problem also.
Another very important role for trade unions is in prevention of HIV/AIDS through education and training of workers.
उन्हें इस बारे में उनकी जानकारी नहीं होती। जब तक वे जागरूक नहीं होंगे तब तक इस रोग से बच नहीं सकते।
It is the need of the hour that trade unions should get much more involved in fighting against the HIV/AIDS. Rather, educating people to be more concerned about prevention.
Condom promotions, policy development, advocacy and partnerships, understanding and managing the impact of HIV/AIDS, along with care and support for workers and their families affected by HIV/AIDS, are the other activities that trade unions need to associate with. But perhaps most importantly, they can work towards making HIV/AIDS a workplace issue for all concerned, including managements and employers.
Every trained, skilled worker, loyal worker, committed worker, it happens after years, right? Years of nurturing, training, building up the rapport and building up relationships. And you'd never like to lose to something like HIV, right? And it is life-threatening.
Yes, HIV/AIDS is an important issue. So we would like to take this as an issue because we would like to change the structure of the society. If the existing structure is demolished in this way, HIV/AIDS can't be allowed to do so. So we would like to have the HIV/AIDS is an issue to be taken up by the trade union.
HIV/AIDS in the world of work is a battle that has to be fought if the war against AIDS is to be won in India as elsewhere in the world. Perhaps it is a reflection on the gravity of the situation that all trade unions stand united, concerned, and in search for viable solutions. However, it is time now for this realization to be converted urgently into focused, informed, and credible action. Trade unions can and must protect the rights and dignity of workers infected and affected by HIV/AIDS. Help prevent HIV through education and training. Set in place programs for condom promotion and treatment of sexually transmitted infections. Initiate and run care and support programs for workers living with HIV/AIDS and their families. Make efforts to forge new partnerships and advocacy for enhanced action against HIV/AIDS. Develop and implement their own policies on HIV/AIDS to demonstrate their union's commitment to fight HIV/AIDS. Because ultimately, it is not just mere statistics that are being discussed, but human lives of men, women, and children. Lives of people who may be living with HIV, but who wish to live with dignity and to work with dignity. And to make a difference to their lives, the world of work is no doubt the best place to begin.
मेरा साथी है, HIV पॉजिटिव है, अगर उसका प्यार करते हैं, उसके आप कंधे पे हाथ रखते हैं, तो बोलते चलो पॉजिटिव है तो क्या है यार, तू अपना काम तो कर सकता है, कर। बहुत फ़र्क पड़ता है, अच्छा लगता है।